Take me to the stage. If you're at work, headphones in.
But let me stay focused.
We in here.
Your phone say something. I will sing y'all a song while we wait. I mean no offense by this song. Short people got no reason to live. Short people got no reason to live. They got little arms and little lies. They walk around telling great big lies. Short people got no reason to live.
The fucking Little Rascal song, bro.
Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short.
Man, chill the fuck out.
That was the first song that came to my head.
Okay. That's crazy as a bitch.
All right, welcome to the reason they should have never gave you niggas microphones. That's Let Me Stay Focused podcast. I'm Lil Low.
And I'm Lil Blackheart.
Woo!
Yeah.
I have tendinitis. Woo!
Yeah.
Well, onwards and upwards. We start each episode with honorable mention, which is where we speak highly of someone who's on their shit for the only time during this episode, unless it occurs by accident. And I had that today.
Okay.
So there was an all-female flight introducing young women to STEM careers, and it made a historic landing. So this was done by Delta Airlines. They have a wing program, Women Inspiring the Next Generation, that has been making that a reality since 2015 by putting girls on flights manned exclusively by women. And Wing just took off again with a historic flight that has the potential to lead its more than 100 passengers beyond the sky. The goal of Wing is to introduce a generation of girls to jobs in science, technology, engineering, and math. As you know, STEM. I prefer STEAM because the arts is in there, but whatever. Something that could be important in a step towards bridging the wage gap and all of that. For every 100 male pilots, there's only 6 women pilots. So there are even fewer women of color in that number. And so what Delta has done with the Wings program is tried to, incorporate more young women, and particularly women of color, in this field. And I thought that was really cute. All women. So, like, everybody on the flight was a woman. The pilot, the co-pilot, the flight attendants, and the passengers. And it was done by Delta Airlines. So
that's what's up.
Woo!
Good deal. That's super fire.
Anytime I think someone's a pilot, I think of Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've never seen that.
Really? It's not a Christmas movie, but it comes out every Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm ready to see the Polar Express. I like that movie.
I'm indifferent towards the Polar Express, but you should see Catch Me If You Can. You would like it. It's such a good movie. Leo always does a good job, except for dating people who are older than 25.
Oh, wow.
Ouch. Woo!
Okay. I have the Hotep of the week.
I'm so excited.
And Hotep of the week is somebody who's basically just an ass clown. Yeah. So had another DJ booking yesterday. Okay. So I'm playing music. Mind you, it was a party, but it was at somebody's house, So they had a birthday party.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm playing the music. The party was supposed to start at 10 o'clock. It was going on like 11:15 at this time. Nobody was there.
Yikes.
Besides just the strippers, the DJ, and like a few people, security guards, shit like that. So I'm playing like warm-up music. I'm still playing warm-up music.
Party going.
Yeah, you can't play all the fire shit until the people get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just playing warm-up music, shit to set the vibe and the tone and shit like that. This guy comes up to me. I'm in the balcony. Guy comes up to me, says, "Can you play my song?" Normally, I don't even do that. Normally, I do not accept that. Like, no, I'm not.
The fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm not accepting that. So, but this time, I was like, fuck it. I'm chilling. It's a house party. My homegirl was there with me. Britt was there with me.
Okay.
So, we chilling. I was like, fuck it. I get to talking to the guy. He's like, yeah, because I'm about to start performing on festivals and shit. I want to do stuff bigger. I performed at the Nora, but I want to do bigger and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, all right, I got you.
That's nice.
The guy disappears off into the night. You know what I'm saying? So
Good
I'm like,
morrow.
okay, nobody's here. I'm going to just wait to play his song until more people are here. Y'all, 2 songs later, okay, I hear yelling, but it's like in the distance. So I'm not really paying too much attention to it. Like I keep playing the music. You know what I'm saying? I hear shit getting knocked over. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you know,
We about
I'm
to
up
get
here.
going.
Yeah, but I'm playing the music, so it's whatever. So the yelling gradually gets closer and closer and closer until at this point, he's in the front room and the yelling is being like directed up to the balcony where I'm spinning at. But still, I was like, no, there's no way that he's yelling at me. So it took about 5 or 6 seconds of consecutive yelling for me to finally realize, like, this motherfucker is talking to me. Y'all, this man is in the middle of the fucking house. Like, mind you, at this point, he's put up such a fuss to that all the strippers are outside of the room. Everybody's like outside of all the rooms that they were in. He's in the middle of the floor yelling up at me in the balcony, talking about, cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. I sent you my song and I ain't heard my fucking voice
Is it his
yet.
birthday?
I don't know who the fuck it was. But you know what I'm saying? You sent me the song. Mind you, when you send a song, when I tried to send it to you on the phone, it was having problems sending the file. So I was trying to make sure that the song sounded right before I play it on the big speakers, because sometimes when you don't do that and you send a file that big, it fucks up the sound quality. So I was trying to make sure everything was straight.
Fucking wait.
Right. And then, mind you, nobody was fucking there. I was going to try to wait till more people was there, try to put your song in the mix or some shit. Like, this man is really yelling at me, y'all, in the middle of the fucking party talking about some, I ain't heard my fucking voice yet. What the fuck wrong with this bitch? Da 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 da. Just screaming at the top of his lungs. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I just grabbed my shit and just like walked out the door. Cause what the fuck do you mean? Like yelling at me? I just knew he wasn't doing all that because I didn't
But
play
this
the
is not the
fucking
person that paid
song.
you, right?
No.
So then it wasn't his birthday.
No, but it was somebody's birthday. The person, like, as soon as this person did this, the person who paid me came up and was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I get it. You want to leave? I get it. Like, he's being OD. And I said, yeah, I'm going to just get my shit and go. Because, fuck, no. What the fuck? Like, me leaving was probably the most
best option,
peaceful
yeah.
thing that I could have done.
Niggas are not all there. That's for damn sure.
I really couldn't believe it.
And we won't believe it.
And what do we have? We have Ho Wise You Here next. He's my whole tip of the week. My Ho Wise You Here is all the niggas that were there that let him remain unchecked for doing that shit.
That's just weird.
Because ultimately, that's the reason why I fucking left also. Like, the yelling is one thing, the disrespect is one thing, but it's like, all y'all really just gonna sit here and let this shit, like, what? No, get me the fuck up out of here. Please
I'm
get me the
gone.
fuck up out of here.
Well,
Crazy shit. Crazy shit.
my Hawaii here is also men. I just don't understand why they don't like things. Like why they don't feel the need to have basic comforts. Because I get that I like luxury things. But like, why don't you have a TV stand? Like, that's like, okay, have TV will travel. Okay, I get that. But like, don't you want something for your TV to go on?
Right.
Why do you have one cup in your house? Or 2 cups. One is like a regular cup. The
And one
other
is like a
is,
restaurant takeout cup.
yeah, like an unreasonably large cup. Do you feel like you have all your bases covered? You have no mugs. You know? Why do y'all buy one comforter set and then wash it so many times? The stuffing is flat and still be like, I have bed. Woohoo.
Mm.
You know, these pillows don't got no fluff no more. You're folding them in half. Maybe it's time to take yourself to the Family Dollar. The pillows are $7. What's the risk? Your sheets have the little pills on them. Maybe it's time to get some more. I just feel like, why? You know? You have a shower curtain, no shower liner, just a shower
Okay.
curtain. Why? And why do y'all never get couches?
Word.
What do you think that people want to be guests and company in this type of environment?
That's a bachelor pad, though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah.
You open the fridge, it's just a light bulb in there.
All right. Chill. Relax.
It's just a light bulb.
Relax.
There's a 3-year-old box of Hot Pockets in the freezer. What have you been eating?
Relax.
You have 2 cups and a bunch of sauce trays that you stole. And then one of the baskets the fries comes in usually.
Relax.
And the basket
Relax,
has holes in it. What are you going to put in the basket?
Relax, bro. Bro.
2 plates, one's a circle and one's a square. You can't even, serve a nice dish if you have one
my
guest or
fucking
company.
gosh.
Because y'all got different plates. And then, sometimes it's like the other cup, it's one regular cup that's usually red and plastic, and the other one is something ridiculous. Perhaps the top of a NutriBullet that you could use as a cup. It's one of those. Or like a really large cup you got from SeaWorld when your family went in 2005. These are not reasonable dishes that you could give to guests and company. And then you have like a steak knife, a thing that says stolen from Joe's Crab Shack, and a fork. Is this the life you want to be living? What if you have guests and company, right? Y'all drinking. If someone wants a liquor and a chaser, you're out of cups. The buck stops there. Never mind the fact that you have nothing to drink out of. Y'all got one pot, it's soaking. You don't even know what's soaking out of it anymore. I don't like this behavior. And I keep seeing it across the board. I'm seeing it on TikTok. Mm-hmm. One personal example is I went to my nigga's house. He lost the remote to his TV, right? Mm-hmm. Months ago. The volume's just stuck where it was when he lost the remote. What?
Oh my gosh. But I've been there.
Excuse me?
I've been there. Hell yeah.
Not on my watch.
Like, what, bro? It was Rager's fault, though. Rager kept eating my fucking remotes. And the one I have now is bitten, and the back is gone.
You got to step to the fucking front line and say, I'm going to get another remote.
Went through 3 of them bitches.
You got to get another one.
Fuck no.
I say that to say this. I'm not living in these conditions. And I will prepare a bag of things that I bring with myself. Anyway, this is his house, my brother's house. I have a standard of living that I cannot compromise behind people just being like, it's all right. The flat comforter is another one. I'm not living like this. I'm freezing. Nothing decorative. They have no decoration.
No.
Not a nice decor. Nothing. And that's bothering me. And I called like 4 men to ask how many cups they have in their house, and they all said 1 or 2. And when I asked Mug, whoa. So what if you get sick and need some
Yeah,
tea
y'all don't make tea?
in the microwavable cup, in a plastic cup? They're making the tea.
Oh.
Is this the life you
I
want to
never
be
did
living?
that.
And some of y'all niggas still got the bowl with the straw in it that they made for the cereal.
Whoa.
How have you held on to that for so long?
How do you, yeah. We don't even drink milk anymore. Milk is a thing of the past, so.
You got noodles in it. You need to be stopped. All of you niggas need to be stopped. It's not one nigga. It's not two niggas. It's niggas as a whole.
Yeah, you're right.
This is like, again, is this the life you want to be living? And then you have no shame when you have guests and company. You don't even have company dishes. Like, in case I have company.
Like China.
Not even China, just real
I'm fucking
plates.
weak. Oh my God.
I would get if you're like, you know what, it's just me, paper plates, paper cut, all that shit.
Right.
But when the guests and company come over,
Here go
I
a
have,
plate.
I don't know, 4 plates.
Yeah.
Nope. And then y'all wonder why y'all don't got no cups. You're always outside with them. What's that about? Why do men frequently carry open cups? When they make shit with a lid, they make shit with a straw.
Nah, and they gotta double it.
What the fuck are you niggas doing? And why is it so chaotic?
Drinking it.
I think that's just like men are just really chaotic. Like they don't like being prepared. They don't do any risk assessment. The other day, someone brought a watermelon to work. Nigga walks in the kitchen, cuts the watermelon in half, starts stabbing it, puts a fork in it, and walks out the door.
What?
He eating the watermelon like a bowl of cereal. That's a really bad,
But
terrible
actually,
thing.
that's all right. That's a decent idea.
What if you don't finish that?
Throw it away.
Yeah, what if we wanted some watermelon? Because now the rest of the office is left to share half a watermelon. You out the door.
Well, I mean, he brought it.
No, he did not.
Oh, I thought he brought it.
No.
Oh, I don't know then.
I'm sick of you niggas.
Hire some help. Get rid of these niggas.
Even the fuck, like, you know what? The TVs be small, but it show TV on it. They don't care.
Oh no, that's me for sure.
I'm visually impaired.
That's me
I'm
for
not-
sure. I could give a fuck.
Then
All
you'll
right,
be like,
it's bigger than the
oh,
laptop
I'm
screen."
lagging. You're not lagging. The TV's 20 inches, my nigga. You can't see. You can't see. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
No towels on the towel rack in the bathroom. Y'all just shaking your hands.
Oh yeah, nah, that's OD.
Men are really terrible.
No towels on the towel rack is OD. We can't do that.
No. There's a series of repeat offenders. And that's why they go to other people's house and they wipe their hands on the decorative towels. Because they're not used to such luxury.
That you don't even know how to act.
Don't even know how to fucking act.
That they don't even know how to act.
But the nigga in the game living in a mansion. He got a pool boy. You have 2 cups.
You got a point. Cause make it, girl. Why not just,
Live a decent life? I don't know.
I promise you it's not that hard. Well,
The furniture don't match either. Even if they do have some sort of bed frame and a dresser, it's not a set.
oh yeah.
That's for damn sure. One thing about it, it ain't gonna match. You can forget about it.
And it's probably gonna be like a bed frame, like a bed. You know those things you put on the floor to just hold your mattress up?
Yeah,
It's one of those.
for sure it is.
Yeah. It's not like a headboard type thing.
And it's just one set of sheets. There's no sheets for when your sheets in the wash.
Mm-hmm.
And then you use these sheets until they're time to be washed and you switch them out. It's just one set of sheets. If the sheets in the wash, ain't no sheets on the bed. That's fucking, you niggas are ridiculous. Whatever.
What the fuck happened?
They just got a steak knife. Then why do you have a steak knife? You don't have nothing to eat the steak off of. I rest my case. I'm very mad.
Yeah. And it's crazy because as soon as you said that, like, I could envision the place. I've been to several places like that. So, it struck a nerve.
You niggas should get studio apartments. What are you paying for the living room for?
Facts. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what I'm saying.
A studio apartment is pretty cool.
Especially if all you got in the fucking living room is a bean bag and 3 pairs of shoes. Let's just cut out the middleman. You niggas don't like couches.
Yeah.
Just get a unit with a dishwasher for your 2 cups. Put the bed in the living room. Fuck it.
It ain't like y'all have that many people over.
Fuck it.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Right?
I think it's a good idea, but they'll never listen. They'll never listen.
Okay. That concludes Ho Wise You Hear. But that Ho Wise You Hear was really like bringing back vivid ass memories. Like I've been to so many in college. Like that was just the way. That was literally just the way that niggas was living.
That was the way we were all living in college, but some people turned it around, you know?
I don't know about all.
Like, I don't feel like I went to anybody's house in college and was like, wow, this is very finely and intricately decorated. I love what you've done with the place.
Not even that, but it's just like the 2 cups, the fucking I can see it. And I'm not talking about like freshmen. I'm talking about like seniors.
Yeah. 2 cups, vibing. And what I'm
Yeah.
saying is post-college, women got places and decorated them. Men just like, what's the problem?
Yeah, like I'm here.
Niggas don't have wine glasses. Go over there and try to drink some wine if you want. You'll be drinking it out of the 8th grade graduation cup.
No
I bet you that.
bullshit.
The plastic one.
A family reunion cup.
Or a cup you pour the liquid in and change colors. Mm-mm. You better get you a cup and bring it with you.
For sure.
Now on to let me stay focused.
Right.
Even though this topic is still very upsetting.
It is, because they always have the Glade plugins.
Yeah. It's always a strange scent.
Yeah.
It's never like a regular fresh linen.
It's like wood oak or something.
Yeah, mahogany fucking musk.
Like, like what, bro? You don't even have the ambiance like for that scent. Like it's just a random.
And then sometimes the car
scent.
is immaculate. The car
That's the
car
wild
got
part.
lights in it.
Girl.
What?
Like
Subwoofer the whole 9.
even little decorations on the panel. Like I don't get it.
I'm sick of you niggas. Like I really I'm deeply upset. But I'm gonna let it go. For the sake of my own peace.
Right. Got to. Can't make no sense out of nonsense.
And then if you bring it up, they're like, I don't understand the issue. They don't understand the issue at all. You looking at them, they looking at you. There's no furniture in the room you're standing in.
Like,
Or there's like one random chair. It's like, where did you get this? If you want to have a conversation, somebody got to sit on the floor.
crib.
There's
was
really
like
no reason to sit in this chair. There's no television or anything of the sort.
that fucking episode of The Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm. The last episode of The
Yeah.
Fresh Prince. A lamp There's no shade on the lamp. Don't know what happened to the lamp shade.
Oh yeah.
Just a light bulb on a stick.
I am fucking guilty of that one though, for sure.
Just get a different type of lamp.
It's the bulb. It's that LED bulb. The lamp shade. Like it's not the brightest, so the shade makes it even dimmer. I have a shade, I just took it off.
Just get a different lamp, y'all.
Not bright enough. The LED
First of all,
light's not
these are
bright
our
enough.
Nana's lamps. Let's get something more modern. It looks like a pear in a bowl. We're moving on. We's free now.
It's a freedom.
I hate niggas. Anyways. And then they always have the apartments with no built-in lighting. You always got to use a lamp. You know what I'm talking about? You're trying to turn the light off. You didn't accidentally turn off his PS4. Everything off. What's going on? I know we keep trying to move on, but I'm getting really upset.
Bro, because I know like
You go to turn off the lights and be like, ah!
because it's one switch.
It's going to unsave the game.
How does
And they don't have enough sense to plug the lamp into that switch, right? 'Cause then you could leave the lamp on. And
right?
No, that's the PS5.
Like just take it. Okay. Cool beans. No problem. No problem, Bob.
Then we have a Let Me Stay Focused, which is our topic of the week. If you can believe it or not, that wasn't it.
Right. Because we did sit and just dwell on that. But it's okay.
So you know how people say birds of a feather flock together? Do you think that's true?
I mean, in some regards, yes.
Which regards?
I mean, I just tend to think that people who are a part of a friend group have either similar values, interests, ways of thinking. It's something tying them all together.
Like what?
Values, interests, ways of thinking, hobbies. They have something in common.
So then what aspects do you not think is true?
Personality.
But wouldn't your personality be somewhat informed by like your values, morals, ways of thinking?
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
How not?
Because I think we have similar morals and values, but we don't have similar personalities.
But I don't think we have similar ways of thinking either.
We don't, but we have similar values.
How so?
I mean, when it comes to the things that we think are right and wrong, or things that are unjust, whatever, or things that we think are not good to do.
Like what?
I mean, I don't fucking know, gosh.
We didn't even agree if that dad should have got on the bus.
That was not important.
First of all, I found out that a parent got on the bus at Norview Middle with a gun.
Yo, that's not funny.
It's not.
That's
But,
crazy as
you know,
fuck.
you throw stones and
That's wild. Why did he have a gun on that damn bus?
why did she have a gun on that damn bus?
Oh, wow. What was the reason?
I don't know.
Welcome to Norview.
They said it didn't even make the news.
All that for nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But like with your core group of friends, what do you think you all have in common?
We all we have creative things that we do.
So that makes y'all birds of a feather?
No.
So what makes y'all birds of a feather?
I mean, we don't really flock together. That's the thing. Like, because all of us kind of don't like, you know, when it comes to our idea of fun, the only thing that we can all say that is okay to do is like go to Christy's house and drink. That's about it. Like, some of my friends will go to a show. Some of my friends will go to an open mic. Some of my friends will go to a movie. I think I'm probably the only one that doesn't mind doing all of those. even though some things are not like, I would rather go to low key shit than like clubs and shit. But for my friend, if my friend really wants to do something, then I'll do it. But we don't really find the same things fun.
So then do you think it's true or not?
I said, yeah, to some regard.
So, but how? Because you just described how everybody's different but still very close.
Yeah, but we all still have some of the same interests, like music, art. Like we can go to a museum. I'm pretty sure we all like to do that.
I hate museums.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I think they're boring.
Hmm. I think they're cool. I really started liking them once I started smoking. But I've always liked art museums.
Do you know what the experience of an art museum is when your name's Monet? They'll never see my ass again.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool though. We like to like the beach. We like to sit at the beach. Not even go in the water, like sit on the pier.
I like going in the water.
I like going in the water too.
But somebody's not.
Yeah. Somebody else. Shit.
A bum.
Not me. Like I like getting in the water. But sometimes I don't. Like, it depends.
I'm bringing goggles. I'm going to the beach.
Nah, I'm not getting that far in.
I'm bringing my goggles regardless. What? I just got my lashes done.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I like sitting on the sand and just like letting the water come in. But
Oh, I'm in the water. What? Hello.
that's what I mean. Sit on the sand, letting the water like come
No,
on you.
I have a boogie board.
No, I'm not doing all that. But see, people go to the beach for different reasons. Like some people go to relax. Some people go to look at the water and like look at the scenery. Some people go to play in the water. Some people go to run. Like,
I hate scenery.
really?
Yeah. I feel like looking at shit for the sake of looking at it is like, ooh.
Damn, well, I'll never ask you to watch the sunset with me and shit. But
I'll go, but I'm going to be like, wow.
you have to really feel it.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know. I fuck with nature. But to a degree. But anyway, your question, yeah, in some regard, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I think so. I don't know. All my friends are really different, and I don't think that we're the same. Even like Deja's my best friend. We almost had the same birthday. We're nowhere near the same person at all.
Right.
We'll joke around and say we're the same person, but like, she's very bubbly, and I am not.
Yeah, she is. She is funny.
Yeah, I love her. We're the same person, but we're not at all the same person. We don't even like agree on stuff. She's like a non-aggressive person. Like, we're best friends. Like, I think maybe the opposite. And I think that people say that usually when they say, like, this person is doing this fucked up thing, so you all must.
Oh.
People don't say birds of a feather flock together, like, ooh, look at y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all on y'all shit. I've never heard it in that context.
Right. And I haven't either. Like, there's always a negative connotation with it. But it can definitely work for good things, too. That's why I said, like, people who have the same values and stuff.
But then I think about, like, when we talk about friend groups and shit, like, there's always a bum. How did that bum get there?
Fell off. People aren't always bums, you know? And then it's like, we're your friends, so we're not just gonna not have you in the friend group because you being a bum right now.
But we supposed to be the non-bums.
Yeah, and eventually it'll get back to that, but it's like, we gotta...
What if
It will never
doesn't?
get back to that if we just stop talking to you.
Watch us on YouTube.
I'm just saying, things change.
I think fell off and a bum are not the same thing. Friend groups have a bump. There's always someone who don't never have no money. And it's like, okay, well, let's see if they want to come to, for example, getting drunk at Chrissy's house, as opposed to we going out. Like, if everybody in the friend group has their role,
Yeah.
then I think about, like, how do we... I mean, obviously, with the exception of girls who just pick other friends because they think they're pretty.
Oh yeah, no, I've never been one of those people.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like the opposite, like opposites attract. Like,
That's what I feel like too. But there is something that all these people hold in common. That's what I was thinking more so when you said birds of a feather. But I definitely agree. Like none of my friends, I don't think none of my friends act like me or have any of the same interests as far as like I don't know if you was to put all of us together in a picture, we wouldn't all look the same. There's similar like styles and traits, but I feel like that's because we draw inspiration from some of the same things. But we ultimately we all look very different.
I don't know. I feel like usually it's somebody in that group is acting a fucking ass, and now we all got to be assholes
Yes.
because we friends with this person. And I don't like that.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm trying to think of like a specific example that's not like something incredibly heinous.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of them is a murderer, they must be a gang of murderers.
Okay.
Like something different, but I don't know. Like someone does something incredibly like lame or something of the sort.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, understand, I've been in those situations as well. Like, sometimes when other people is doing the lame shit, sometimes when I was doing the lame shit. But it's like, that doesn't,
Doesn't what?
that doesn't really reflect on the friend group.
So then no to birds of a feather flock together. Cause somebody would be like, well, if they rolling with that bitch that do that, they must be cool with that.
No. Because I feel like everybody makes it pretty clear where they stand on certain things.
Within the friend group. I'm talking about it's never the friend in the group saying birds of a feather flock together. Look
No,
at
I
us.
know. But I'm saying, like, okay, for instance, I'm not saying this happened or anything, but for instance, let's just say CJ got on the internet and said something about strippers or something. I don't know, something stupid. People know, I feel like people know that I don't feel that way just because she said it. Like, we all make ourselves pretty clear on where we stand on stuff. So I feel like that wouldn't happen.
I mean, that's under the assumption that someone knows you and CJ.
Okay, true. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's true. But I guess the question is, let's say somebody in our friend group does something nuts. It would be very lame of us to get on Instagram and be like, I would like to announce to you all that I'm not fucking with that.
It depends. Honestly, for me, it depends on how bad the shit is.
Okay, so what would be like not too bad?
I don't know. Like a little petty ass joke. I don't know. Like if you said some dumbass shit, made a sight word joke or some shit. I don't know. Like I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like just something stupid.
I'm trying to think of like a.
Or like let's say if you were to dress up in a straight jacket for Halloween, right? That's ignorant. People would consider that ignorant. Like, okay, am I gonna get on the internet and be like, I just want everybody to know that Monet is using mental illness as a joke, and I don't agree with like. It don't require all that. It really don't require all that. Like, am I gonna be like, what the fuck? Yes. Am I gonna get on the internet and make a whole statement separating myself? No. I don't care enough.
Okay, now what if they put on like a poncho and sombrero for Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, I'd probably say something there.
You gonna do the PSA? Like,
I'd be like,
not
look,
condone or endorse?
this is what I would say. This is what I would say. Because I'm real crafty. This is what I would say. I would just make an awareness post about why you shouldn't do things like that on cultural holidays like that. I feel like that would let people know where I stand on it. If you're walking around with a fucking poncho and sombrero on for Halloween or whatever, then I'm gonna just make the post the my culture is not a costume post.
Okay, so it's the meetup. We about to go out. It's Halloween, whatever. Your bitches show up. Somebody's a bunny. Hey, bitch, you look cute. Somebody else is a Powerpuff Girl. Somebody is someone from Totally Spies. This nigga show up dressed as a Native American. You putting your shoes on and hitting the town with Sacagawea?
I mean, not after giving a speech.
No, this is before giving a speech. You found out this bitch is Sacagawea
Right.
when she showed up.
Right. And I'm saying, even before we go out, I'm going to give you a speech.
You mean like a speech not on it? I thought you were still talking about the post.
No, but I will still make the post before we go out and start taking pictures together, which I'm pretty sure we're going to do because you're still my friend. But come on, man. Like, tighten up.
So now we at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
In walks a group of natives.
See?
They're dressed as, I don't fucking know,
Mm-hmm.
the mystery crew.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby, Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
They're mad as fuck.
Yep. As they should be.
They want an issue with Sacagawea over here. What do you do then?
Honestly, I'm going to try to de-escalate the situation.
They not going for it. This bitch is dressed as Sacagawea.
I'm gonna be like, look, this is my friend. You know, she didn't know she was doing was wrong. I had a conversation with her. On behalf of her, I would like to apologize because, you know, everybody doesn't know how ignorant that is.
And they're like, so you had a conversation with her and she's still standing before me with this headdress on.
Yes, and all I can do is that all I can do is ask, you know, that y'all don't feel too strongly about, like, all I can do is ask y'all to just
But they
forgive her
do. Who
ignorance.
wouldn't?
I understand. All I can do is ask y'all to forgive her ignorance. Now, that's all I can do. I can't force y'all to do anything.
So you gonna get into a fight with the natives? If they want to get to rumbling over this costume?
I mean, yeah, because I tried to de-escalate it and I told y'all what the situation was. Now, if y'all still choose violence, it's 6 of y'all and 1 of her. I'm not going to let y'all do her like that.
Even if one girl wants to fight her.
Well, I told you not to wear that. I told you not to wear that. I told you what could happen if you wear that. So
now she's
I'll make sure nobody else jump in.
Then what? The fight over. She want to go home.
Then go home. Change
Halloween's
your costume.
a wrap. You brought her. She need a ride.
No, I'm calling you an Uber because Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Oh, you paying for the Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll probably see you walk in. If I'm not having a conversation, I see you having a conversation, and she still put her fucking shoes on, I'm good. I'm good because even if you showed up dressed as an inmate, I'm not going no fucking where with you. But if we were birds of a feather, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
Right. Because
that's
why
what I'm
would
saying.
you do
Birds
that?
of a feather don't always flock together, I think, to me. And then it's like you get in these situations where it's like, I thought we was all I thought we all knew this was universal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, none of my friends would do that. But
they might not do Sacagawea. They might show up dressed as an inmate. You never know.
Nah, they wouldn't do that either.
Or your friend brings somebody.
See, now that's more likely to happen.
But that means that your friend saw the person dressed as Sacagawea, loaded them in the whip, brought them to you.
Because it's like, at that point, what are we supposed to do? Like, y'all waited until the last minute to reveal your costumes. But see, that's another thing too, though. We talk about Halloween all year long, what we're going to be. And if any crazy suggestion came up, it would have been knocked out the way.
Well, you know, people change their mind at the last minute.
Yeah, I know, but nah.
But this stuff really happens.
Oh, no, I know it does. I'm well aware.
So I think the fact that stuff like that can happen, to me says that like we can be friends, but I don't think that that makes us all birds of a feather. We're not always going to agree on certain shit. And the fact that this person has worn this costume, I have a hard time believing that nobody else said this to you. Like, unless you live alone under a rock.
I'm just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But
you
people are
should
still
know
doing
better.
it. They're still coming out dressed like that for Halloween. And so it's like, you knew you was not, like, you feel so strongly about being Sacagawea.
That you didn't give a fuck about any
Fuck
of
'em.
it.
Or your friends show up, right? One of them is Tiana.
Mhm.
The other one's Pocahontas. Y'all planned this. You knew that she was going to be Pocahontas. You know that she should not be Pocahontas. Why right now am I looking at you and Pocahontas?
Yeah. Yeah, that one's OD. But I mean, I just feel like I don't go through that. I've never
I'm
had to
trying
go
to think
through
of
that.
like a more, I feel like inmates are a very common costume that people are.
Yeah, we don't do that either.
There's a lot of shit you just shouldn't be. A lot of people do straight jacket shit.
Yeah.
People don't always be knowing, or they think it's not that big of a deal.
Well, that's what I mean when I say like birds of a feather kind of do fly together. Like we're all socially aware to the point of where we know like why would you do something like that? Like
But I feel like there's varying levels of socially aware. Like maybe it's not Halloween, but you're gonna run into something like that where it's like, bro,
mhm.
are you dead ass?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like sometimes you can make a fucking off the wall remark or something like that, but certain shit is just like, okay, whatever, niggas being niggas. But certain shit, like that Halloween costume shit, that's a step above. Like that's a step beyond. Like you paid money to
Or people,
do this shit.
we all know someone who's like, I don't personally feel offended if someone says nigga.
I don't know anybody like that.
Pick a random nigga.
Mm-mm.
There are people who don't feel a way about Latinx people saying nigga. There are varying opinions on nigga. And so you run into those situations where it's like, okay, we all agreed that white people shouldn't say it, but maybe you don't feel that way about these people. I just think that that's how friendships are. So birds of a feather doesn't make sense to me because I think we all have friends that they've said some shit and you're like, what? You think that? You dead ass? Or are you joking? And they're like, I'm serious. And you're like,
Okay.
yikes.
Yeah.
This should have come up before.
Yeah. But I mean,
or a lot of people who are not homophobic can also be transphobic. You run into that
Right.
problem a lot. Like, I think we just take a lot of shit off of assumption because we fuck with people so heavy that they wouldn't do that. And then you run into those issues. Alternatively, there's people who have come out and shown they fucking ass. You know, you on the bar doing a handstand, singing Coyote Ugly. I will, like, we wouldn't do that. This is the Creative Nation Halloween thing for kids.
Like, what are you doing?
What's going on? And now we all seem like the group of bitches who would get on the bar at the
and do
kids
that.
thing and sing You Can't Stop the Moonlight in a handstand. Because birds of a feather. And I just don't feel though as though personally that is a good thing to do. But you out here with us. So now we the Coyote Ugly bitches. You get what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't.
Oh, I do.
But I also am guilty as a person of seeing someone do some nut shit and their friends are there and being like, well, y'all ain't stop them. So y'all must be fine with that shit. You have to realize that
y'all
some still rolling
really
with them.
Can't be stopped. Like some people don't. You can't even stop them. That's why I say different friends are for different things.
But what I'm saying is, you've never seen someone do some nut shit or be accused of some shit and been like, yeah, I don't even know how X, Y, and Z even be around them. Because how could you excuse that kind of behavior?
Yeah.
So I can't, like, I know to myself I don't believe it. Like, I know that my friends are not a representation of everything I think and believe.
Mm-hmm.
That still doesn't stop me sometimes from being like, oh, they must all be fine with that. Or in turn, when my friends do some shit, I'm like, yeah, this is a bad look. These kids in here trying to trick or treat and you on a handstand.
I see what you mean. But I don't know. I feel like I just make it clear that I'm pretty much responsible for my own self. So,
But how do you do that to people who don't know you? Like, there's going to be people who've seen the coyote incident who don't listen to Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. They don't follow us. The only person they know is Can't Stop the Moonlight up there.
that's fine. And I feel like if you see Can't Stop the Moonlight up there and then you see me or my phone or right down there, like, no.
And they would be like, that was me. I would have got her from up there.
Okay. What Kanye say? If you could do it better than me, then you do it. Like, can't tell me what to do, what's best for me. Maybe I'm doing my friend a favor by not grabbing her off of there, because I know that if I tried to grab her off of there, then she would probably try to swing on me, and then I would end up beating her ass, which I don't want to do.
Or she could double down and hit her with the cartwheel. You'll never catch me.
Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to save what's left. Save what's
Of the
left.
dignity.
Of the, like, you know what I'm saying? By keeping the situation as cool as possible.
I guess I'm saying that to say I don't know what I believe. I don't. Because I've cast a judgment on a group of friends like, yeah, I could not, like, that would be the point where I don't fuck with that person no more.
Mm-hmm.
I've also had friends in my friend group do some shit where I'm like,
damn.
Yeah, we might not need to be flicked up on the gram for a couple months because this is crazy.
Wow.
But I'm also in my own friend group and know that we don't have the same beliefs. So I don't know what the fuck I believe.
Do you feel that? Have you ever felt that way about me?
No.
Okay. Because I know I say some outrageous things. Sometimes. Not that outrageous. I don't know. But as long as it's not me. As long as I'm not the...
No, like, you know what I've been thinking about recently with Homecoming coming up? That girl, they went to the Ultimate All Black or some shit. You remember that? Or was it at the Half Moon? I don't remember what the fuck it was. But anyways, her and her nigga left to fuck. They was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to fuck in the hallway, fell asleep. They're both naked. The picture hit the net of them passed out.
They were in the dorms?
Was it the dorms? It might have been.
They were in the dorms. I remember this.
Like, I am so sorry.
I remember this.
I'm so sorry, sister friend. No. No. No.
Y'all gotta stay together forever at that point.
First of all, as your friend, I really do love you, girl.
This
not gonna be flicked up at the birthday dinner.
Disgusted. You better get it before I do, because I'm hurt a feeling.
You see what I'm saying? Like, in that situation, is it fucked up that this happened to her? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I need to be in the tornado of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Negative ghostwriter. I'm so sorry. I love you so much, girl. You can come by the dorm anytime. But
yeah, I mean, it's no need to necessarily throw yourself under fire. Unless it's some real shit going on, you don't have to throw yourself under fire.
But I think the fire comes regardless. Where were her friends? Why didn't they? You know?
I mean, if we didn't see you, how could we stop you? Like, that
People
seems
don't
like
care
a
about
very
that shit
specific thing.
But that's what I'm saying. There's certain shit where it's like, this is a bad look, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like, I love you. I just can't.
Do you not throw yourself under the fire, which is fine. There's no problem.
Okay, so imagine something like that happens. 2 days later. It's your birthday dinner. Everybody taking pictures with you. Everybody want to post the pictures with you. This girl is gaining thousands of followers by the hour because people are like, are you that girl? Do you want to be the next person posted and tagged? Like,
I mean, these aren't the questions to ask me because I really don't care about what other people think. Like,
I'm not getting the tens of thousands of comments like, where was you at when she was in the hallway? I'm not doing it. Also, the brand, this is not good for the brand.
I mean, it's my birthday. You came out to see me on my birthday. I'll take a picture with you. I really don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, like, okay, at the end of the day, people are gonna know we're friends anyway. Like,
Yes,
why would
absolutely.
why
And
would
we
I
can
take
take
a
the
picture
flick.
with
I'll
everybody else
post
at my
a group.
dinner and then be like, well, nah, because you.
What I'm saying
like,
is, I would love to take a picture with you. We're friends. Do I need, while everyone's commenting heinous things to you, for the first thing you post to be me?
well, see, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know. You fell asleep. That's what I'm saying. Like, you fell asleep drunk naked. That don't have nothing to do with me.
I completely
Now, well,
understand.
am I posting a picture of us? No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Why?
Because I don't know. I just don't feel like it's different if everybody said, "Oh, I want to take a picture with you." Everybody's saying it. Why would I just be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna take a picture with you"?
I'm not saying don't take the picture.
Yeah,
I think
like-
you can ask someone like, hey,
Like, okay,
I really do love you, but if you could just
refrain
not
from posting. me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
But the reason is the why. Why wouldn't you want them to post you in the middle of this fury? Why wouldn't you post them flicked up at the birthday dinner with the mozzarella sticks or whatever y'all get?
I mean, like, okay, if I'm taking a video of my birthday dinner, I'm not gonna be like,
Watch this on YouTube. Group picture, yes. I feel like individual, no.
yeah, like I'm not gonna just.
But you putting her in a photo dump if it's the group and then the individuals. Yes.
But no, because my photo dumps don't even go like that. My photo dumps is very much like me, scenery.
Okay, but if
Group
it's the
picture
if it's the
maybe,
birthday dinner photo
lyric.
dump, it's pictures of the birthday dinner.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be like me and a guest, me and another guest, me and another guest. I don't even post like that.
Let's say you did.
I
Is she
can't
getting
say
the
that I did,
Passover
but I
for the
don't.
lyric?
No.
Is she one of the
lyric
people who
is going
can't make
up
the
there.
cut? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, is she getting past?
Yeah, no.
Like, it's like,
But
okay.
everybody, nobody's going.
But let's say you putting a couple people. Let's say you add in 4 guests.
Okay.
Is she getting the skip on purpose?
I do group pictures. She could be in the group picture.
Let's answer the question at hand.
No, I mean, I don't know. I can't even think that way because I don't post like that.
It's candids at a party, whatever.
That's such
One
a
happens
cringe
to
way.
be someone taking a picture of you and her, you know? So it's not just, hey, we flicked up in a selfie. It's like one of your other friends taking a picture of you and her holding the phone. You know how they take the pictures at a party like that. Is that one getting a post?
I mean, I don't see why not if that's the type of vibe I was doing, but I don't post like that, so I wouldn't.
See, like, I love you, bitch. You won't be the only person I left out, so it'll be less obvious.
Yeah.
But you definitely going in the add to
archive.
favorites on the phone, but babes, you're not seeing the light of day. But like, why is that? I think it's because it says something about us, right? But I don't know what.
No, because I don't really feel responsible for anything that anybody around me
But
does.
you said there's a reason you wouldn't post her.
Yeah, I mean, not like, okay, here's a picture of me and this person.
But why? You post pictures with other people.
I said if everybody was taking a picture, yeah, but why would I just be like, oh, let me just take a picture of me and you? Like,
What if she's the one that asked for a picture? Hey girl, let's take a picture.
okay, if you ask, then fine. But okay, I don't know. This is just my personality. I don't take pictures like that.
But we're trying to get to the root of, you said like, we could take a picture. I'm not going to post it. What is that?
Because I don't.
Like, not
I
me?
barely post people on my page now.
There's a reason this girl is not getting a post. And it's not just because you don't post with other people, because you post with other people. I'm saying there has to be something in you and also in me that's like, something about this, something is not clean in the buttermilk, and that's why you're not going up there. But what is the thing?
I don't know.
If it's not, people would think this reflects poorly on myself, then what is it?
I just don't post pictures of other people on my page.
You do.
I really don't, though.
Not like to your page, but so she getting the skip on the story too?
No, you can go on my story. I thought we were talking about page. You said photo dump.
Like you flicked up with everybody else. Like for me, thanks for coming. And maybe it's because I've seen how the whole internet will be like, you know what? And now we on your ass.
I mean,
When it got nothing to do.
they can't really. That's what I'm saying. They can't really be on your ass too much though. They can't, because especially if you just don't.
You've heard me explain how I was talking about how an adult woman spoke about a child.
Okay, yeah, that
and
is
I got
true.
called a Nazi.
That is true. But I don't know. I think me personally, because I've really been drugged on the internet, I'm not really too scared of like internet comments. Like you just ignore them. Like he just said, you close the computer. And if it really gets that bad, then I'll delete it. But
then you got to tell your friend why you're deleting it.
Because people are sending me death threats. Like,
well,
it would have to
get
be
to
that
death
extreme.
Threats.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to be to that extreme for me to just be like, oh, I'm not going to post it. Oh,
but all the comments are like some nut shit. We're not at death threats, but like.
Yeah, or if it just gets to the point where if I feel like I'm being harassed, or if my safety is in danger or something like that, or if people are just being unnecessarily mean, then yeah, it will come down. But I'm not going to just be like, oh, I'm not going to take a picture with you because somebody might say something.
In no circumstance am I saying don't take the picture.
But I'm just explaining my thought process. Yeah. Like, somebody may or may not say that, oh, where the fuck was you at with so-and-so? Like, okay, I can ignore that. But if people are coming and you're saying all type of stupid ass shit or like trying to accuse me of shit.
Which is what the internet would do.
Yeah, then no.
What if she says, don't delete it, just turn the comments off?
No. I don't want my comments off because people could be saying nice things. I don't want to turn my comments off.
But why don't delete it? Just turn the comments off.
No, I'm mentally ill. Like, this is triggering. You want me to kill myself?
Just turn the comments off. It'll die down.
No.
That's what she's gonna be. That's what I did.
I'm like, bitch, this is making me have anxiety. No, I'm deleting this shit. Now, what you should be is grateful of the fact that I thought highly enough of you. Well, or like I cared enough to post you in the first place. I waited for it. Like I gave it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just be like, fuck it and not post you. But now it's disrupting my peace. So now I have to take this down. Simple as that. If you're my friend, you'll understand. But you can't say that I'm fake or that I'm being funny because I did post you. I gave it a chance. That's all I could do though. Once shit starts getting to the point where I feel uncomfortable on my own page, no, it's coming down.
I'm thinking to myself, like, it did get lonely for a certain someone when they passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
maybe
I mean,
it's a me thing. I just don't. Like,
that's what
girl,
I'm saying. But it's like, I can understand that. But there were also people who were still like his friend, but they just didn't push it to the forefront.
And that, I think that would be my thing.
And then that thing also is very different to the other situation where you were talking about the girl and her boyfriend was just passed out.
Both those people was passed out naked.
Yeah, but I feel like that's more so different that's like a goofy level. The person that was passed out in the bathroom did that goofy ass shit and then had the nerve to be an asshole on top of it.
I mean, to be fair, if you're drunk enough to be passed out in the bathroom, you're not there. Both of those people were like, not there.
Nah, but it's like once you get sober and you're still acting like a dickhead about that situation, like, nah, I feel like that's what kind of killed it for that person. Whereas this girl got fucked up with her nigga and y'all on some dummy shit passing out naked. Like, yes, you was the dumbass for that. But that other person, like, no. They had to put the nail in the coffin and just double down and be like, yeah, fuck y'all. And this is why. Yeah.
Like, for the record, maybe let's just not take pictures of naked people passed out, wake them up, get them somewhere. But I don't know. I think that I would be one of those people who is like, we cool, we tight, we can hang out. I just don't need this to be at the forefront. And I would hope that someone understands that. But if they say that, like, you shouldn't be worried about it. Like, why the fuck don't you want to be seen with me? I think that's when that birds of a feather thing comes in. Because although I know we're not the same person, even though I may understand why you got in that situation, maybe I understand all of these things, I could still know that people think birds of a feather, and I just don't want to be mixed up in that.
Oh no, I don't operate like that. I'm too, I don't know. I'm just too like sure of my own self. I don't really care about that. I know what I do and don't do. I know
And
myself,
sometimes
so
it's
I'm
just
not
like
really worried
people,
about it.
and I think with the first ones, it's kind of like people do shit you just don't agree with. Like, and in those instances, I'm even more like, nah, I'm not gonna be like, because now I look like I'm fine with you being Sacagawea, and I am not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But still, I don't know. Like I said, the people that I have around for a reason. So they would have to do some real wild shit for me to just do some shit to ever deny them in any type of way. But like I said, I don't hang around those type of people. So I just feel like it's not like, even if we get into an argument, it's nothing that people have done to make me ever be like, no, that's not my friend. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
saying go on the internet, hey, y'all, I would like to personally denounce. We've had that shit happen to us. And nobody was even talking to that person. Hi, I would like to inform y'all all I'm
who
not
said
fucking with
that?
that podcast. Girl, ain't nobody asked you
Oh,
if you was fucking with the podcast. Come on now. Like, it is just like this denouncement was pretty unnecessary, but
oh
whatever.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like, okay.
all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that shit more so happened to me than I would do to anybody else. But that's just because of the off the wall shit that I be saying. Like,
I
I
don't
don't
know. When you
know.
say off the wall shit, I'd be like, there she go.
Here she goes. Here she goes.
There she go.
I mean, yeah. Like, I come to my senses eventually. But yeah, man, people have denied me more than I've denied them. People have denied my podcast.
They denied that it was your podcast.
Like, I more so know what it feel like to be denied more so than any of my friends. So yeah, maybe I'm the problem.
We have
Mm-hmm.
yet again circled back to. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
don't even know where the original topic was. I forgot.
Uh,
Don't be Sacagawea for Halloween.
yeah, that's for
Don't be
damn sure.
Pocahontas. Don't be anything offensive.
It's coming up, guys. Spooky season is here. Don't ruin it by being a fucking idiot, man.
And we're not saying don't. Well, I'm not saying don't stick by your friends, but I feel like it's appropriate to be like, and there is some shit I'm just not gonna be associated with.
For sure.
Love you, girl. Sending you an edible arrangement. Sorry you was in the hallway.
And with that, we have advice from Umar, which I have today. Advice from Umar is where we take a no context Dr. Umar quote and we translate it into real life advice. Let me see. Okay. Okay, cool. All right.
You're going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but you got to get right back on focus. The mistakes will make the work harder, but what God has ordained for you, nobody can take. Keep going. Don't worry about the detraction. Keep going. Your haters are supposed to be there. They part of the equation. Keep going. You're going to make
So,
mistakes. You're going to make
I mean,
mistakes, but
I feel like that was pretty self explanatory. It's in the name of our podcast. Stay focused. Haters gonna hate. In the meantime, get money. Fuck it, we ball.
You know? And you know when haters hate the most?
When you drive a foreign and have a podcast.
But I mean like the time of the week. During the break. So this is our weekly reminder. 1, to
Don't
ignore your haters. If your friends say, hey, I wouldn't have done that at the children's event. You was on a handstand. You showed up dressed as a schoolgirl. I really feel like maybe we could have dialed this back a little bit. This was for the children.
Right.
And they don't want to post the pics of you and them dressed as Barney with the children because you a schoolgirl.
Right.
Take that as hating.
Yeah.
Cut the friend off. Don't let them tell you what to do at children's events. This is America. This has been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused, a podcast. Woo!
All right.
I'm going to get a Ric Flair costume.
No, I think for the children's event this year, I am going to be, I don't know.
I know what we're going to be for the podcast. I also know what I'm going to be in real life.
What?
I'm going to be the guy that says, you raggedy bitch, and waiting to exhale. Y'all think it's a joke? Follow me on Instagram.
Bruh.
Or what?
I don't know. I don't know what I would be.
Well, we'll shop it. You know I love Halloween ideas.
Yeah. Yes, I'm excited. All right. Bye.
Bye.